And welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Club América 1, Pachuca 1, 1-1 in the first leg of the semifinal of the 2022 Liga MX Clausura Liguilla. Pretty tight match, half and half. No really open. The play was open, but offensively, the match was about as close and tight as you could want in a first leg. América didn't do much. They accepted the draw. Pachuca did as well. Pachuca looked slightly better by the end of it, especially late on, trying to get that second goal. They sort of really wanted that win going home for the second leg, but they took the draw. They got a late penalty, and they held on. Wanted more after they got that penalty, but it was just not meant to be. The first half ended 0-0, 0-0. Not much. Both teams defended well. They had a couple of chances each, but it was really punch for punch. Defensive move for defensive move. The whole game was, really. Then, second half, goals were scored as follows. 54th minute, Diego Valdez. Viñas takes the shot, deflects down, and goes down into the path of Diego Valdez. He gets the first touch to it, chips the keeper. In the 54th minute, makes it 1-0, 1-0, Club América, the home side. Then in the 82nd minute, Ochoa gives away a penalty. They give away a penalty, and Ibanez steps up to take. And he puts it into the left side of the net, bangs it in. Then, while Ochoa goes to the other side of the net, opposite other side, Ibanez looks like the way better player in that situation. Easy goal, easy as you like. 82nd minute, 1-1, 1-1 between both sides. That's the way it would end. Pachuca gets the draw. They're in the catbird seat going into the second leg because they're the higher-seeded team. They took a draw. All they have to do is draw, and they go to the final. All they have to do is draw. They go to the Liga MX final. If not, if they lose, that's the only way they're out. So they're in the catbird seat. They got what they wanted here. América didn't let it get out of hand. I think they saw the Tigres out last game and was like, no, we don't have a chance to let it get out of hand. Because Tigres will be going to the Champions League no matter what happens in that semifinal. They're the top team in the aggregate table. Atlas goes back to the final. Of course, they can't qualify twice. They'll take the better spot. But Tigres will be going in as the runner-up of the Clausura, basically, because of their higher points on the aggregate table. By goal differential, by the way, América was the second-place team. But because of goal differential, they will not be going to the Champions League unless they make the final. They have to. So they basically just was, okay, we're going to keep this close. They have to win on Sunday, but they kept it close. 1-1, full time, 1-1. Going to be a good game on Sunday, and we'll cover it. 7 shots to 7, 3 shots on goal to 4, 47% possession to 53% possession, 301 passes to 335 passes, 75% pass accuracy to 76, 16 fouls to 14, 2 offside to 1, 2 yellow cards to 1, 0 red cards to 0, and 4 corners to 4. I would say both teams were pretty similar tonight. I don't think there was really a better team tonight. Pachuca slightly by the end. I think they were trying to look for that second goal. They wanted the win and basically just put this not to bed, but just make it very easy to win the tie at home. And even a loss, a reverse loss, could have won them the tie. But no, they didn't get it. And Pachuca's still in the catbird seat, though. I would say it's 60-30 with the way they won that match. Not won that match, but drew it. But I'm sure they'll look at it as a win because you have to play it the way it is. There's no extra time. There's no penalties. Higher seed goes through if there's a draw, which basically means it's very easy for you to just shithouse a draw if you're the higher seeded team and just be like, okay, we're good. We'll take it. Because, of course, when you're playing a team like América, you're going to think that's a good idea. América has the money, and they've been hot under Tenno. They've been hot. They've been amazingly hot. 10 straight, 11 straight now matches unbeaten. They've been hot. They're at home. You don't want this to get out of hand. You're the higher seeded side. What do? You play a game that is very tense. But América wanted to do that as well. This game was a tense game because they chose for it to be a tense game. It never really broke out. You had the goal that was the chip by Valdez. You had the penalty by Ibanez. Not much else. Not much else in any situation that was really, yeah. América and Pachuca really wanted to keep this one close. They're more worried about winning over 180 than 90. Now, if you have a chance to win it over 90, go ahead. But Pachuca wasn't really given that chance. And Pachuca didn't give América that chance either. And, hey, if you think your best chance is to draw and just take it by being the higher seeded side, go right ahead. I don't think it's a great tiebreaker. Hell, in CONCACAF, they just go straight to penalties for the first 3 rounds. Shouldn't that be the same? Because I feel like, I may be wrong here, but I feel like if you're a team who drew as the lower seeded team, I get you know the rules, right? But isn't it kind of fluky? Or isn't it kind of petty for it just to be higher seeded team in a 180-minute draw goes through? And then you have the final, which has extra time and penalties, if so need be. Isn't that kind of stupid? Shouldn't there at least be penalties for the repechaje? Actually, no, I think extra time and penalties for the repechaje because it's a one-legged game. But the quarterfinals and the semis. Shouldn't there just be at least penalties? I think so. I think so. Being decided as the winner over seeding is kind of stupid. Now you could say they earned that seeding over 18 matches or 17 matches. Okay, cool, great. But isn't that kind of... That's kind of stupid? I mean, if you look at América, they had a really horrible season. They get hot. They get top 4. And I don't know why I'm defending Club América here. This is kind of weird. But they could be knocked out by being the lower seed because they had a bad month. Or about a month and a half. I don't think that'll fly if that happens to América. I mean, I get the rules are the rules, but América fans, Americanistas are going to blow their tops if that's how it goes. I think so. They know the rules. Doesn't mean they'll be good with it. Especially if they look like the better team on Sunday. Now, it was half and half here, but I think that was by design. But second half, second game, second leg, you got to look at it and it'd be like, okay, I'm not so sure. I don't think Americanistas would accept that elimination. They wouldn't be happy about it. Now, you could say they would be happy about the run they were on. They would probably rather be eliminated through an actual win, frankly, as in a Pachuca win, if they had to be eliminated. But we will see how it goes. I just had to say that about that situation, right? It just doesn't make sense to me. But with that being said, by design, they put themselves in that position. And we'll see what happens on Sunday. It'll be a very good match. But Pachuca are in the catbird seat. Now, if they just go for the draw, like Tigres did against Cruz Azul in their second leg, they do. And if they win that way, they go through that way. But we'll see how it goes. If they're in the cat and bird seat now because of that penalty with this tie. And I hope this seems like a tie that deserves an outright winner. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens. With that being said, if you like this review, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Send a super chat on the live streams. Comment on this video. Hit that subscribe button once you subscribed or once you've watched. Hit that bell notification once you subscribed. Put this in playlist. Share it with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you on Saturday for DC United versus Toronto FC. Live and review, of course, as every match has been this season for TFC. I will see you then on Saturday, and then, of course, on Sunday for the second leg of Pachuca versus América. I will see you then. I'm out. Peace.